You have a habit of leaving people to die, don't you? You get used to it.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Flash Game Friday. Today I'm here with a Sonic special, because, you know, Sonic's anniversary was earlier this week, and I wanted to stick to a specific theme and cover both, arguably the most iconic Sonic Flash game ever made. There's a couple other contenders for that, but both this one and a couple others that are thematically similar to it. So, without further ado, here's the one everybody's played. This is the one Sonic fan game that everybody's played, you could say. As you can see, it had a password system. Boop. And that unlocks everything. As there were 4 base playable characters, and then once you beat the game with all of them, you unlocked 2 other characters. So, as well as different abilities, such as the Sonic running animation, as well as sort of a mock-up of Tails following you, like in the actual games. So, yeah. Enabling those 2, we're just gonna do a Sonic playthrough, but should be a good time. For some reason they chose Angel Island Act 2 as the theme. Whatever. Unlike the actual game, Tails doesn't actually do anything. He's literally just there floating. If I didn't enable the run cheat, he would just run like a normal dude. And that's not as interesting, so... I don't know what I hit there. I don't know what physics were there. Whatever. And here we got our first boss. The ever classic ball and chain. Except we're chasing it. Just like it's actually Sonic Advance 2. There we go. Oh, dang it. This, is far from perfect, but it's still a good time. I remember at one point, I actually saw somebody took this game and reskinned it to be Mario. I don't remember what that version of it was called, but I do remember playing that once. Yep. Let's see, noodles. Okay. Well, gotta love jumping into bottomless pits with no warning. Take that. How dare you? There we go. I'd say to this day, the Sonic Advance and Sonic Battle sprites are hands down the best Sonic Cast sprites that have ever existed. Aw. Guess I won't get to go the top way. I like the... You know, I like the 16-bit sprites, I like the Mania sprites, but the Advance and Battle sprites are just perfectly stylized. And they just have a special flair to them that the Genesis and Mania sprites don't, you know? No. There we go. Gotta love bugs. Oh, gotta love clipping through walls. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Aw. One time I was actually... Okay, there we go. And, well... I was almost able to go higher, but... Nope. Excuse you. That was rude of you. Too much zoomies. Saved it. up. That's not up. Hey, at least I made progress that time. There we go. Ow. I question that hitbox, but I'll take it, I guess. Ow. Okay. 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 There we go. Take that. Hey, I'm moonwalking. Alright. So that's Sonic's game cleared. By menace.ch. Dennis. Go and buy Sonic Advance 2. I don't know that I would call it that, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. Now, just to show off a couple of differences between characters. Tails can still fly. He gets tired really quickly, though. Oof. Cream can also fly. Unlike in Sonic Advance, though, you cannot command Cheese to nuke your enemies. So, she's effectively just a reskin of Tails that has Cheese following you. However, her unlock is a big cheese. Very big. Serves no purpose other than to flex, really. Knuckles cannot glide, but his unlock is to put you behind objects. So as you can see, I'm currently behind the backdrop, and it's currently impossible to really tell where he is. No gliding and no wall climbing, unfortunately. Just being behind the level for some reason. Now, Amy is just a reskin of Sonic, basically. She doesn't utilize her hammer. But I do have the moon cheat enabled, which basically just makes you have moon gravity. You go way high. Way high. Oh, well. And you also take forever to fall. Shadow is just a Sonic reskin, but it's Shadow, so he's probably the most popular anyway. In fact, some of his sprites are literally reskins of Sonic's, because he wasn't actually in the advanced games, he was just in battle. And so, GBA Shadow does not have the same level of sprites to work with as really any of the rest of the cast. Okay, so this one is another platformer. It doesn't have any music, unfortunately, but it is Sonic and Angel Island, which I suppose in some way you could consider it an effort to recreate Sonic 3 and Knuckles, at least the opening to an extent. With, good old stock image background there. Except you can grind, which is pretty cool. Every time you backtrack, the map resets. So there's that. I believe there actually is a hidden area somewhere. So you could go forward that way. I'm gonna go that way. Get that dude. Later, Motobug. Even though I just killed you, you're back again for some reason. Okay. Interesting move to call this game Sonic and Angel Island when it's using Sonic 2 sprites, but whatever. That was the first level. There we go. More secrets. The ground textures are definitely ripped from Sonic 3, so at least got that right. And here we have Big Bad Dr. Eggman shooting balls at us. Good thing that in this game we're basically invulnerable. And they even recreated the bouncing goal posts from Sonic 3, which is nice. And now we must go because our planet needs us. We finished version 0.5. And I don't believe there was ever another version of this. It has its charm. Definitely not as polished as Ultimate Flash Sonic. Okay, this last one is just simply titled Sonic Hedgehog or Sonic the Hedgehog or whatever. This This one you jump with... Ooh, there are some things that are not functioning correctly. This one is a lot more, I guess you could say, in some ways, more developed than the previous one, but it still has a long way to go. I do think it's really awesome that people would just, you know, people would just do whatever and make these games in their spare time just for fun. You can cheese this, it's not a lot of hard times. I like the use of Ice Cap as the boss theme. But yeah, as you can see, you could just bounce along Eggman's head there. And there you go. That's that one. I hope that for whatever it's worth, you managed to get at least some level of a kick out of this. And I'll see you next week with another Flash Game Friday.
I see it now, it's always been inside of me. And now I feel so free, and it's possibility. And it's possibility. And it's possibility. And it's possibility. And it's possibility.
Goodbye.